fireplace.
Ziggy Dog.
I saw one.
And then when you watch it on Amazon
I thought
Prime,
he said Diggy Dog.
you get a movie theater with a movie theater seat. Big, the movie theater screen in front of you. And, yeah.
Oh, dude,
And
Netflix and
when you
Hulu
press
and
play-
VR is a completely different experience.
Yeah, when you,
It's a party scene.
It also freaks me out how much
It really
Either
does.
somebody's getting smashed
you forget where you're
unintentionally
at.
or taking the biggest shit you've ever
I
heard.
mean, you should forget where you are with these two apps on this
Japanese
headset.
Yeah,
Which is why I'm
Chris.
like, when it comes to humanity, we thought enslavement the first time was bad. Wait till you get that shit on your head and you can't take that shit.
Unintentionally.
You know what I mean? Think about, well, I mean, look at the phones. They're small
I'm
as
not
shit.
sure. You'll have to ask me what I'm saying.
Look at how quick you
It's about to
zone
take like 6
the
minutes
entire
to-
world out with a screen that's no bigger
damn.
than 5 inches.
I'm super bad about that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
like, I watched like the ocean
I love that.
video in the ocean.
We are terrible.
And
You got a body in that bag.
I get the scuba diver. And he's like,
He drug it down the stairs, shit.
Have you seen how tall
You
she
just look around, you can look behind
The bag
you,
is bigger than
you
her.
look up.
Dragging that motherfucker 1, 2.
You know, just
Boom,
like-
boom, boom, boom. There's a body in that bitch.
What did it say?
Yeah, who's she killing?
I'm telling you.
Chris, what's your text message?
Regardless of sound, that wasn't my text message.
So what was it?
I play
He
Pokemon
accidentally
sometimes.
sent me a video.
That was very dramatic.
What?
I mean,
So,
damn,
like,
we got people dragging
video.
bodies and bags out. and
That
shit.
is not what that sounded like, good sir.
Right?
It's a what?
That's who it turns out
It's a
was, but
VTuber.
Tequila.
But
At
one
one
thing you gotta be
time.
careful with the Oculus is
Like the hell
I
happened?
was
there?
playing a game and I had a counter in front of me, like a kind of like a bench in
I
front
don't
of me.
do that. I don't go
She used to live in the apartment you
What?
live in.
I'm going on my nose.
No, I'm talking. No, this was in
It's
virtual
only
reality.
certain people that have that weird.
So I had a counter in
like,
front of me,
What
and
they
I was
silence?
like, oh, "Okay, I
I know
gotta
majority of the
gotta-
time it's
I gotta
straight
set
up
my controller down." for a
nothing
second.
major.
So I set it down on the counter,
That was a quick
and I'm
disposal.
like, "Oops, this is not real."
You got rid of the others awfully fast.
So I just hear my controller just go bump, 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 and I'm like, "Fucking dumbass,"
Watch
because
That's exactly.
yeah.
But
No,
that's-
I wasn't like high or anything. It's just
That's exactly what I mean by
When you're
virtual
using the
reality.
Oculus,
Being able
Go
to
to
take
hell.
over some shit. That's exactly what I mean.
I was like doing the Oculus, and for a little bit I had
That's not
people
necessarily
in
a
front of me.
horrible
I'm
problem.
not gonna say it. I'm just saying those are different places.
It's
That's what it does.
virtual.
It's,
Everybody right now.
it's
I
virtual.
still so
Chicken.
right?
You'll
Like,
love it.
I still
VR
don't
is
understand
dope.
why
Don't get me wrong. I
everyone
think it's
with
dope. I have the
All
daydream,
of a
and
sudden.
it's super dope. I want to get another Google so I can use it again.
Like
But
fucking ever since
I can really
pandemic
see
hit,
where that would be a problem.
I've been seeing a
Just off of
fuckload
how
of cars
easy
and
we
chicken
already are when it comes to cell phones. Way more than normal. But it don't take away from how cool
like
it is. Super
way
cool.
more than normal.
For someone who
You got
likes
that, yeah, you got that, you got that new Burger King burger they got.
That's great.
Chicken King.
I've been on
I'm
so
just
many
saying,
roller coaster
It's not
videos.
necessarily the
with the
chicken,
VR when
it's
I had
more
it.
the fact of they're really short staffed. I mean, Zach
I don't know how those videos didn't actually become more of
Yeah,
a
but even
mainstream thing.
Zaxby's
Now playing the
doesn't
scary game
have-
on that. Holy shit.
Yes,
Uh,
that's why I want.
There's
it's
only
called Scary
one
Game.
where-
there's only one
Pokemon
game that I
just
want to
slam
play that's
back,
supposedly
you know what
super
I mean?
scary, and that's the
like they're getting a lot.
Until Dawn.
They're getting a lot more than
I was
normal.
playing.
And the
Until
reason
Dawn's
for
on
them
VR?
getting that higher volume.
Yeah, there's a whole
because
expansion they
they
made
have
for VR.
been-
Just
I was playing.
You know that.
yeah, the
I was playing like a game called.
well,
Red
one
Hole.
of the
What's
features
that?
that
Like,
have
and
been
I was like
able to
swearing.
maintain
I was like swearing in the air because it was like
Chris has a
the object is it's randomly
Yeah,
generated
yeah.
dungeon and you got to
It's
get
literally-
out, but you get jump scares.
Who's out here?
and
We got
shit.
Zaxby's,
And I was like,
Chick-fil-A.
yeah, pick locks, and I'm like, and the only thing you have is like a
No.
lantern. You gotta keep,
I'm talking
you
about
gotta
people
keep
who get the
finding
shit
stuff
right.
to keep it lit up.
You know what I'm saying?
And like as we walk down the hallway,
'Cause
every once in a while I see this
I
girl.
barely ever have a
creepy
problem
girl
with
with like
Zaxby's.
long black hair, just kind
And
of walk down the hallway and be like,
Same
"Okay,
thing
go
with
this
Chick-fil-A.
way."
Anytime there's Chick-fil-A, barely
But-
a problem.
I don't know when it's coming out, but that reminded me Fatal Frame is coming to Switch.
Oh,
yeah.
Now, fifth or VR, that would be kicked ass.
Exactly.
I'm actually mad they didn't put a camera on
No.
the Switch.
There is
for-
I came in the
for
front
that
row.
because
That
they
would've been
get,
dope.
you know, they
Freaking
want
Iowa
to make
block
sure
my
the
controller.
quality's right. You
Because
know,
there's this
because they know
stone
if you-
statue in the
it gets
room
messed up.
and a door right here.
Either
So
you
I
finna
just
go
look at
in
it
the
like,
store,
oh,
which they don't
there's
want you to
statue.
do,
And I just kind of
or
look
you
at them.
finna drive all the way
I
back
look behind
around
me,
and
the
have to
fucking
wait
thing is right
again. And
behind
they
me.
don't want you to do that either.
And I fucking,
You know what I
I
mean?
was like, fuck you. But yeah, the security games are
I
fun.
needed to tell you what order. What
No,
game
I'm
is
not.
that?
I'm not.
It's called Dread
That's all I
Halls.
was saying.
That was what you were saying. He won't. Oh, it wasn't over there.
Strata.
How did he?
You know, after
I mean, you is over there.
Yeah, we were actually
It is
working
in a chair
a little
that's
dash this morning.
easier to get out of than this.
I mean, it was
Oh, there's a
slow,
lot
but
of
look
security.
I'm just saying.
got like
Just saying.
bucks and
I've already said this couch was too damn low.
This couch is like 20 years old.
I don't care how damn old it is. It's just too damn low.
Oh, got some action.
That's where, you know.
What's up?
I saw a DoorDash. What day did I tell you
Hooray.
yesterday?
Oh yeah, it's supposed to rain.
It's Friday. It goes off Friday.
Yeah, we got.
And I already
we
have
got
after midnight dollars.
a little storm.
But I
cell.
also how bad day. I need to decide if I'm gonna take melatonin before or after. But I'm off tomorrow. I'm gonna do it all day tomorrow.
Shit.
I'm
Even
gonna
that's
be out
you still
there.
gotta take a
I'll go to Savannah.
melatonin after
I'm
smoke.
joking. Oh my god, no. A little more.
I'm about to
because
say.
I'm not really comfortable with the thing about we have. So.
I'm gonna have
It's
to
a
talk to
stop.
Buddy about these strains if that was the case. He was like, hold on, dog. She kind of played this. She tried to play the weed like it wasn't good. Like
You weren't
you know,
kidding.
that last episode.
what? Right?
I mean,
It's gonna
Oh.
be here.
And my wife's
Yeah,
like,
probably not.
can we dash on it? I said, can we dash on my line? I said,
But
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
good.
fuck the
I said, I'm
dumb
fucking.
shit.
I'm like,
Chris does
I
the
mean-
walkthrough.
yeah, right? And then and she's like,
Chris went with the walkthrough, and then they decided to lie to each other. I'll be damned. Who would have thought? You know you gonna need this before I need it.
Not really.
See, that's why I keep asking you if everything's cool. You know
I
what
mean,
saying?
I'm not one to judge your
Because
sucking
I'm like-
skills, but I mean that's just what it is.
No,
That's just what
Why
it
is
is.
that where you went? Like,
You know what I'm saying?
I just was pointing out
I
the
do wanna
basics
point
of what
something
you
out,
do when
because I
you
have noticed it.
pull. It's not my
I'm not
fault.
trying to offend you.
right?
You've
Ladies
talked
and
more
gentlemen,
now.
you did go there.
than you have.
I always
That's
do
because I keep
though.
getting attacked by her 'cause she wants to play. Yep. Because my wife wants to play around. And I'm like,
That's absolutely right. Get
Yep.
you to confess things you don't want to.
You know, that's why I
Yep,
keep
we're not
asking.
going there.
You know what I'm saying?
Even
I
trying.
see you being cool.
I still remember the
No,
time on top of the
No.
where you got rock bottom the hell out of.
You don't want to be.
Oh.
That's not where I thought you was going.
No,
with that,
it's
but
not.
no.
No.
Um,
And so, for the most part, there
I
was
think
times
me and
she
Jason
used to
talked
take
about
her
this once.
medicine.
I
We
think
call
we
it
talked
human
about it.
medicine because it keeps them
But
human.
did I tell
Yeah, my daddy
you what
used to take
story
Yeah,
was super
she,
crazy that John used to tell?
I can
all
actually
the
say the
time.
name better than she.
I know I didn't tell you
She-
this.
And she said it one time.
But the lamb chop
The
one,
peroxide.
Oh,
It's
where?
Lamb chop is in the little.
the puppet, yeah, just
That
wait.
wasn't meant.
Right. I kid you not. Go ahead, John. Tell that shit. That shit is what it is.
No, I just say goofball off the cuff things, and
You know,
I
I just-
made this thing up where I'd always
This
tell
thing we
James
doing
like,
right now does that too.
like yeah, lamb chop,
Oh, shit, he
you
did
know,
that too.
like rape me.
It was all the time. We did
That
like.
is my favorite smoking
Hold
part.
on. He would just tell me this shit. I'd be back there washing the dishes.
And then I had like this text that I had this text that with my fake text, and so I put like lamb chop.
Pause. Whoa,
I
pause.
thought you were just gonna pull a Rick.
Weird shit. Lamb chop. You know,
This was all like before me and John would actually be talking and shit. He would just come by and he would start saying this random shit when he was dropping off dishes, right? And I would always be like, what the fuck? And I'd have to come back and I'm like, did you say what I think you said? And he's like, what about
Those are
lamb
my
chop? I'm
favorite
like, yeah.
ones that I can't sleep.
Oh yeah, she did. She raped the shit out of me. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
I get this at Walmart.
But it was so funny. I was like, this is
I want one.
what? I can't even be mad at this because I don't know what to think about it because it's too fucking funny. It's fucking puppet, you know. That's the number.
That's the memory.
Shit.
But
I have saying like, yeah, I gotta be careful with my sock roll. I have a 256.
He would blame the weirdest shit when he would show up like a minute or two late. He would say some shit like, "Yeah, you know, getting out the door today was
Like,
just
I
hard."
figured they'd be bigger.
I had to smack her off my leg. I was like, "What the fuck?"
I have one camera in there.
I mean,
one of them's like.
I don't know what to say to any of this. I'm still like,
What the
So I was
fuck?
like, fuck you.
am I the only one hearing this? Because nobody else. I ain't thinking about the fact nobody else is, or everyone's up front or anything like that. I'm just thinking,
about
okay, I'm hearing this.
before shit.
It's not so. If I'm able to hear it over the
It's the
water.
memory.
Yeah.
Is anyone else hearing this shit?
It is.
So I started
because
asking people around the
for
store.
some
I'm like,
reason, it's the last.
did John ever tell you anything about lamb chop and him getting it on? And everyone's like, what? And I'm like,
This is where
I was almost certain everyone thought I was high,
from your contacts,
even though that boss didn't know anything about smoking.
You know what I'm saying? But
Bank info.
we
I don't think
we
talking
put
about
memory at the very back for some fucking reason. But if we would start thinking about memory before all this dumb shit, we'd be in a better
I
position.
wasn't jumping.
I don't buy anything unless it has.
Yeah, but they were meth heads. Nobody talking about weed.
Right.
They were.
I keep
We were. I swear, how we went through Ryan.
For this is remember when
Joey
somebody bought
don't
out
know
the bag of
memory
meth
for my
in the
phone
bathroom?
because
And
Serious?
put a dent in the memory. It was just.
Yeah.
I'm actually.
Oh dear God.
You know him and Haley are still together.
But I mean, it's taken me a while to get to
Dude,
that.
I didn't know that
I
till
tend to do
recently.
a lot of dope videos.
Like I
when you
literally
upload
didn't
stuff,
see that last thing.
Once you uploaded it, you can.
But then again, we're talking about Jeff, not Haley.
They would break up like 10 times a week at work.
Video, post
Yeah.
it, whatever.
Were you there the night everyone caught him fucking in the back?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I swear to God, I came back from a delivery and everyone in the store was like,
Yes.
Oh.
I accepted somebody.
and I was confused. I was like, what's wrong with y'all?
They got really good cameras in that. It like.
Yeah. No, they got caught multiple times fucking right out back, right there. I was like,
But they got like good cameras all over their store.
they'll never stop Jeff from jumping the fence.
We got it.
He ran out on us. I don't know how many times he ran out on that store.
I want to continue for you.
He ran. Let's see. In 1 week, he ran almost every day except for the 2 he wasn't there.
No, he ran away because
His Pro B showed up one time.
You know, Randy.
Yeah.
Swear to God, his Pro B showed up.
2 people on my
Yeah.
stage.
Oh.
No, he
That's
he pissed
impressive.
some lady off,
Yeah.
and the lady knew that he had a warrant out, so she took a picture of him and said, "Ha, I'm sending this to the county, whatever county he had a warrant out for." So he ended up leaving.
Dude, he literally saw a cop car drive past the store.
Now watching
He
like
went
Netflix,
into the safe.
Netflix and stuff,
Whatever the hell was in the safe, he grabbed.
Oh, yeah.
because it put you in the
And then,
environment.
yeah, and then he left out the back, but he didn't just leave and get in the car and go. He went out the back. That
Well, he
gate
can-
that's
he
right there
changed
that
the
separates
environment
the
with the
strip
one
mall
of
from the funeral home. He jumped that gate.
I like the way it
And
looks.
didn't
I went
tell
to the
anybody.
Netflix, all I could see what it looked like.
I mean, he was gone. This is the kind of
That's
management.
fucked up.
That's the kind of management we had to live with,
I
man.
remember.
Damn.
I remember when he left the
That's
Oasis.
Netflix.
Yeah, and then he said that he doesn't want to live there anymore, and he was jumping from hotel to hotel. And
He had a good thing
You guys
going
find
on.
any snacks or cookies or anything?
It's a movie
I believe it.
theater.
They charge like a movie theater.
Like
Because I have a
he,
teenager. And it's-
well, he was jumping from hotel to hotel, telling me that, oh yeah, I'm not living at Oasis, so I'm just doing this until I find a place to live. But he would actually jump from hotel to hotel.
Yeah, I
because
remember
avoiding
you
the
telling
It
me.
war.
crashes all the time, bro. What am I gonna do with that?
Yeah.
It crashes, and the
And then he was
fucked
like
up thing
saying
is I
that,
can hear it playing behind the crash.
That one down,
It's not doing
down
that
the
for me,
street that's
A
Yeah,
girl,
that's good for
one
me,
girl
huh?
that was before
Why
him.
the fuck you keep doing it on my shit?
You talking about the? You talking about the one that's like
Yeah,
you got the
that's not for me, 'cause
Zipco
I
and
was
then
like-
like
Just-
across the
I
street.
was
Just remember, man, don't pull
Talking about that one, or you talking about the one
I
over
think
there?
because I just
Oh,
looked
Kings, yeah, that's over there by the hospital.
Why is it fucking up? And then
But
No, that's called the Knights.
fucking up for other people.
No, it's
Okay,
not.
good.
It's,
Nice
wants
is on
something
Main
else
Street.
now.
no, the Knights is not bad. It's like
Mine just keeps
down
fucking up.
Tennessee Street.
Have you
And
updated it? You're talking about the
Yeah.
No.
if there's an
Yeah,
update,
Nights In,
it's
Nights In.
updated.
No, it's not a Nights In.
Nights In, the Main Street one. You got
It's,
sometimes
it's
you
like a
got
really rundown hotel. that's
Well, I
down
mean,
Tennessee
everything's
Street.
set to.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
That's
Oh,
why I
okay.
don't-
It's like you got the Sitco
I'm trying to
here.
visualize, but I'm
You can
not
watch-
getting it.
It's
You can
the
also walk
hotel.
on
You're talking about the one
street
right there
cruises
before you go
and
under the
Alpha
bridge,
Both
right?
in there.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the used to be Super
Yeah,
8?
but for
That's
some
what
reason-
I
it used to be
think
no Super
But
8.
for some reason, they
Sure?
Yeah, Super 8's over there off
Do you
20.
have it set to
You're right.
update?
I'm talking about.
Yeah, why would-
It's literally maybe 10 minutes.
So that's what I'm saying. Mine
Was it
updates,
Motel
but it
6?
doesn't have to
No,
tell me. 'cause
that's
I
on.
wouldn't know that
It's
you're
down
on.
411 and up off
I
20.
can see. I can't. No, what's not Conway?
Nope, because that one's
That's on
over
Main.
there.
That's on 20.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, man.
I have it
It's
in my
after
face.
every
my head, but
episode
not-
too, and you
but
know
not.
you get those episodes that'll draw you
You
there.
remember if you're talking about?
So you're like,
No, no, this isn't on 20. This is
cool.
literally.
And then all of a sudden,
If you're
Is there
going-
a refund 20?
right, you know, the next one.
Uh,
Friends
It's
has a couple
literally if you go out
of-
Tennessee and you
Justice
take
League has a
Tennessee
couple
down
of-
to where they put
you know what I
that
mean? Where it's
customer
like
for
it'll
20
take
in.
you
Yeah.
out. of
It's
what's
right
going
underneath
on.
that.
Right.
Before you
get
go
that
underneath that
between
overpass.
episodes.
Yeah, I think I
And
have
because mine
There's one
is
right there.
between episodes, I got to hear the fucking
We're all
thing.
having a block of what this
There's
hotel
nothing
is,
wrong.
and
But it's
Yeah,
still showing.
we've
shit
all
sideways.
been around here
Yeah.
too long to not
Go
even be
back,
able to name
hit
it.
play
That's some
again,
bullshit.
and let it load.
We know for a fact that
Just
is.
keep playing.
We gonna feel dumb as hell.
Keep
as soon as we
going.
figure
I
it
didn't
out.
even-
Online is just it's
I'm
just
gonna
giving you
find
two. You're rolling.
I have not
in
touched the
gold pencil.
remote
God
since
damn it,
the
that was
last
it.
episode.
You guys actually
Can we get to 3 episodes with no crash?
Fuck no.
We can't even make it past
Mine
You
doesn't
will
do
4.
catch
that.
a contact.
Huh?
Oh,
Mine doesn't. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know
I know
how
what
I use
Starbucks
it.
hasn't done it, but
Yeah.
hasn't done it lately.
But my thing about it is,
The one you're talking about used to be where the
amount
Super
that has
8
been
is
doing
now.
that
I can't remember what it's called.
has me concerned because it's
Yeah, that one is
showing
Opportunity
that
Street.
on one of these
Hotel's so
fucking
shitty, won't even
one of these
listen to
motherfucking
it.
devices. I'm telling you. Fucking
shit. Hold
my
on.
Xbox One.
Vanessa.
Look, the Vegetal looks so
Every
fucking
app
nice in these pictures.
knows.
It's so
Hold on.
fucking not.
The button fell
This
pretty
HBO
good.
Max.
I used to live there.
Crashes
When
on
that
the
whole
Xbox.
thing where they had to evict all those people,
You know what I'm saying?
I lived there at that time.
That's the biggest problem I have. Is
Yes.
like, okay, I can understand the television.
Yeah, it's
You
like
know what I mean?
Crown Inn?
Because
Was
it's
that
Crown
the one?
Inn.
Yes,
That's it.
Crown Inn.
I knew it had something to do with
But
the
Xbox
night.
is
Like
like-
I was
that's all
thinking
like,
royalty
what
and
the fuck is
shit.
it called?
You know what I'm saying? It's basically
I mean, shit.
I was close. I said something.
computer.
So.
If
Yeah.
you can even fathom what a weak computer
Yeah, that
is.
place is fucked
You know what I'm
up.
saying?
Right.
So it's like,
That place didn't
It
get
shouldn't
better
be
with time.
crashing
That
on
place
us.
stayed fucked.
you know what I mean? And it still
I
does.
remember I delivered a pizza there. And
But
like
if I want to watch
some like
Hulu, Netflix,
some meth head.
Fuck, that's not the worst place.
No, I'm not.
Amazing.
I know this. I'm very well.
The worst place is right there across from damn Quick
I
Trip.
never see a hold on
Fucking what's the name of that?
I remember like I was delivering a pizza.
Unless
and
the
lady was
internet
like,
is
"Can you down with that
legitimately-
Oh, you're talking Parkway
Connect.
North. That's no longer
You know
Parkway
what I'm
North.
Hang out at my hotel. or
Yeah.
It's owned by new management, but they didn't
But for
change it
some
all.
reason, HBO crash.
We used to fight
Really
with the
honest, out
managers
of
all
me,
the time.
is it's the
about
most
going over
expensive
there.
one.
Yeah.
You can get
What,
Netflix
Parkway
for
Yeah.
$10.
Oh.
Once it got back to
Yeah.
us that the police
Hulu
don't even
for
go in there like that.
10, 5,
It got
however
better
low you want to pay. You know what I'm
Towards the
saying?
end when I was working there,
Fucking
it got a lot better.
HBO is the most
It is.
expensive
Like when I
one.
first started going there, I actually
Man.
refused.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There was a time where like I think half of the staff was like,
Good
"We're not
like
going
that.
there."
Like I was over there, dude's like, I hear a dude.
Yeah, good like that.
I'm
I
gonna
don't know
get
what to
your
tell
money,
you.
motherfucker.
Like, yeah. That was like a really fucked up place.
But after a while, it actually got better.
I was like, oh no,
See,
it's not
haven't
going.
been
I
over
got
there
it.
in so long.
I thought it was about to. I was like, oh no, what that is from
What
my
are you
finger hit the
reaching?
side right
I
there.
don't know what that was.
It's in your house.
That
That's how
don't
good
mean
I
I know
am
what
when
it
it comes to
is.
that spilling that shit.
You're forgetting
Damn.
I have a
I'm not
teenager.
trying to spill shit.
Okay, yeah, that's
Fucked
true.
up would it be all of a sudden we just sitting here having a good time. I'm over here trying to roll some shit up, right? And then we just talking, next thing you know, I drop the shit on the floor.
Damn.
Damn who?
I don't know, I'm just saying. Damn.
Like I said, I ain't never rolling again. This is what the fuck I want to
Just saying, well,
do. Somebody else is gonna take that shit
When
over.
things get excited. Well,
Wow.
That's all you gotta say, and I'm pretty sure it'll be lit. I'm pretty sure it'll
What are
be
you
lit.
looking at, John?
Huh?
What are you looking at?
So,
You looking at food?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Holy shit.
I'm like, I don't know if you know this, but I'm not deaf.
He's more
Regardless
focused.
of what you may believe.
He's
Yeah,
more
that right there. That's why this topic is getting really out. I'm waiting for one to come up.
It's
right.
Oh yeah, like when you send me those novels and with all in it.
I'll be high as shit just thinking about shit. I'm like, yo.
Like I won't be high and I'll wake up and like, whoa.
All of his paragraphs, he
It's
sends them to me too.
I'll be like, I can't read this, I'll be late for work.
But it'd be some really weird shit too. It'd be like, yo, you ever think about like how we got from here to over
Usually what
here?
night owls have to go through to get a
And we can't even talk about this over here anymore. It'd be some weird shit that you got to play connected
I
out to.
fucking did what I did today. Because I had to, I watched
Red Pill stuff.
Yeah.
videos for 6 hours straight.
I don't remember who. I sent somebody a
Like
message,
you said, what?
and it said something about
when
imagine that weed is
whenever
all
you
you
get
need
somebody in
to
an
see
interview
the
and
strings and the hands of the puppet masters.
you know what shift you
That's
wanna
all you
work
get to
and,
see, though.
You know, if
It shows you just enough for the bullshit, so
Even
you
for
know
something
that
like
it's
that, man,
bullshit.
you got a good worker because white
You know
people
what I'm saying?
really be going through some
Right.
shit trying to get on.
I like that one South
Yeah.
Park episode where
They already proved
you
it
want
out
to
with that
see
shit.
what the
You
world
show up
really
to
like,
an
and then they
interview at
fucking
7
shove
o'clock in the morning.
Jameson down his throat.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they turn Stan into a cold alcoholic.
Yeah, you want to go back
7
in?
o'clock in the
Well,
morning. You know what I'm saying? So
Like
you
in the
already
middle of the
know,
episode, they had like this whole fucking
I'm up when I should be
tube-looking
asleep.
thing, and it went into this little, almost like hamster thing. They fed him through.
Big
Always
Jameson
thought it was
bottle.
one
Yeah.
you go to
They
at
fed him
one
like
time.
maybe 2-3 gallons worth of that shit at one time.
Oh yeah, the episode where Stan turned 10 and he
And then
kept
companies
thinking
really
everything
worried
sounds
and
like
thinking, why
shit.
come
Everything
nobody
looks like
wants to
shit.
stay
Yeah,
on?
they're like, oh my god, he's autistic.
Because you
And then
hiring
they're
not
like,
people
no,
here
you're
in the
not Stan.
daytime.
They just making you think you are.
You
then.
gotta give us a chance to kind of,
Like,
because
you need
we're
to go
only
back
able
in
to be in your world
getting like
for
fucked
a
up with
little bit.
alcohol, so it goes back.
You know what I'm saying?
They were making fun of
You're
the
a night
Matrix,
person, you're a night person.
and it worked.
Right.
They
You
were-
cannot
They nailed that perfectly.
get out of it. I don't give a fuck. what
I mean, they did
nobody
have the
says.
one with the
People
snowing,
been-
with
I've
not
been
the
a
snow,
night
but the
person my entire
snowboarding
fucking
and skiing,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Where-
I watched that last night. I tried it.
where Stan was
I tried it
confused the
all-
whole
I tried it
time.
a
I
couple
don't know
times.
what girl to go for. Do I wait and go for the weird,
I tried
half
recently,
attractive
little
chick, or do I
First
go?
shift.
They got thrown into like an 80s movie.
Yeah.
I said, I'm going second class.
That's what I'm
Real
saying.
basic
I used to
setup
be
of the
saying,
80s
I would
there.
be like, all right,
You gotta win.
I think
you
I
gotta
can
win the
last.
match. And it's not like I wasn't trying to go to sleep.
How was that?
Right.
But I was,
No, it's just
Nice.
you.
That is
have
exactly
something
what we
different.
wanted to know.
I got something different.
Oh,
Night people are they just
Well, I did see
something
a storm
different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that was fun.
Because
Wait, Halle Berry's out there?
Yeah, Halle Berry's
we
one.
got.
Hell yes.
Trash and storm.
Huh?
You don't know what the fuck time is. You
Go
know.
on her
We have
Facebook
no
page, she
idea
even said that. Just
what the
chilling at
time
the
really
casinos
is.
in the park.
Okay. And
Hell
if
no,
you're
man.
not a
That
day
shit would be
person,
dope as fuck.
Day people do things different from night people.
Or hell, remember that South Park episode?
I don't see
And
no
somebody
rain,
should've
but I do
should've
see
gone
the.
zip
I
lining.
see
Oh, I
the.
remember.
I see the shit.
You're like,
I
oh,
do.
excited, turned out to be boring. Tomorrow.
The zip line.
Yeah.
It's real though, man.
They don't
They
even
think it's-
remember that
they
it
think
was
it's
my
bullshit.
idea.
And the only reason why one of them went was just to get the free
People who
iPod or
are night
something.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it. That was the whole thing. Stan sold everybody out for a free iPad. No, iPod mini.
And
Whatever
then
the fucking one is that plays the
Yeah.
music.
once they got past their
Night people-
ordeal, Stan eventually went and did a big speech on
Oh,
why
I'm
never
sure
to
you
do
were, right?
zip lining. And ended up whacking it in San Diego.
I trust Glen Burns.
Actually, that looked a lot better. It shows a lot more.
Detail?
And that's something people
For real.
they like being in the light. Yeah.
What is it saying?
They like being
What
in the light.
what that says.
There's
Okay.
nothing wrong with that. It's just
The way hers is set up is
Night
different from the way
people,
mine is set up.
that's
that's 'cause she,
gay people. That's fucking weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Channel 2 shows the path and everything.
You got embraced.
Okay.
I'm a
The
gopher.
green dots is
Telling
her.
you.
The sun doesn't affect me when I walk outside. But
Well then.
I'm telling you.
Definitely is a storm.
That's
Go work
how,
a
you
third
know.
shift job for,
That's how you affect every
and
damn
then talk to
thing.
at least 30
Holy
days.
shit.
And figure out who's daytime and who's night.
What is that?
I worked at a job for like 5 years.
I used
Is
to
there an app on your phone that you're using?
That was
What is it?
I'm gonna show you.
That's just how I'm set.
There shows
Both
some
letters.
of the Rome.
It's
The
not
world
because of
is-
you, but I
You know
told
what I
you
mean?
I have a loud music problem.
I'm more
Well,
concerned
Well, I
about
mean, I didn't even have no music playing when I came through this time.
me
Oh, the letter saying that people are
being able to maneuver
And
through
apparently
bullshit.
kids,
You know what I'm
children have
saying?
been outside without the
Because
parents.
when the lights on, I can see the bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. This
Yeah.
is a.
When the lights is
It's-
on.
Remind your guests.
It's no.
My
kidding.
landlady was apparently here passing these out earlier, and he came with his music
So
loud.
for me,
I literally pulled up, the windows rolled up, turned the engine
What
off.
about Steve?
No more than maybe 5 seconds.
No, now it's raining.
Oh hell.
My house windows is up, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's them stepping their game up.
No, it's not
It's
that.
It's not gonna last long. You can stay here until it's over. Calm down.
Well, that's what I gotta do.
No, what that is, what that
It
is.
only defrosts if it cools
Is they
down when
trying
it
to
rains.
tell
That's
me
all I have
what-
to tell with it.
Oh no, my car gets
Oh yeah,
foggy.
it's huge as hell up there. So yeah.
My car is, if it's raining, and that's just how it is.
I remember one time I was
I tell you about the
listening
story
again,
when I was a little
over, and
kid.
I was too high to listen, so I
Yeah,
just
my uncle
when
convinced
the
me I
cops
wanted
said,
to
"I
watch
swear,
cigarettes.
you smoke
Wait,
What?
hold on.
What the fuck?
Wait a minute.
Never found anything.
That,
The fucked up part was,
damn.
it's like, it smells like weed, but we can't tell if it's inside or outside.
Well,
And that's how that
What
works.
does it mean you can't tell? He was
Like
like,
he
well,
convinced me it was like a
we can
toy
definitely
with
tell
a
there's weed
figure.
in the vicinity.
Hemorrhoids
And
is
it
a
was
toy.
It was his master plan to embarrass my mom.
We can't figure out if the outside is a stronger scent.
I'm good.
It was like my uncle's master plan to embarrass my mom at the mall.
Have you ever thought the fact that
Because-
4 windows kind
He knew you would have to say, I want hemorrhoids in the middle of the store.
outside?
No, I did. Like
My car
when I
is
went to Santa Claus,
literally-
he asked me what I wanted, and I told him what I
There
wanted.
is no AC pump.
Oh my god. Tell me he kept his composure or did he actually laugh at you?
Santa Claus laughed, and the people taking pictures laughed. My uncle almost had to be rushed to the hospital. And my mom was just like,
What the fuck?
Very calming, very hardly.
Oh my god. Oh, that's bad.
and then my mom kind
I
of
have a bunch
convinced me you don't want it. You don't want it.
What?
Don't listen to what he says, okay? Trust me on this one.
You saw the message.
You don't want that, okay?
My message was already open on it.
Oh, that makes it worse.
You've been having a good time.
That makes more sense, is to be honest with you. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's how
4
it
years
works.
old, you're kind of,
Gullible?
and repeating a lot of shit you don't know if you should be repeating or
I
not.
believe that.
You know, that's a lot of what
I'm just
that
planning on
is.
you coming.
You know,
Okay.
fucking,
She's been changing her mind back and forth or just going with this.
it must be raining pretty
I'm pretty
damn
sure
hard.
she
'Cause that's,
will. I'm turning the window so it's coming in.
well, I'm just saying, it sounds like it's doing the mostest.
Yeah, see the way the wind's blowing, it's blowing through the window.
Okay.
Would be. Yeah, it could be quite tough.
Oh no, that's fine. I ain't worried
Staying
about that.
incidental, the beach.
I can tell you right now.
Also, my
Oh,
laundry
that's
room
fine.
is literally underground.
little
My
kid,
building
I
is
never
built into the underground.
Realize
So
Well, I was gonna
Really
say it
talk about
anywhere right
beaches,
now. You
being
probably
on the
say
ocean.
this.
because I live
Right.
in
In
Lakes,
several
we had
apartments
beaches,
during thunderstorms.
So I had off beaches and lakes.
Most of them were here in Cartersville.
I was the same way.
Only 2 apartments in
I lived
Woodstock.
on Lake Erie and they had like
I think
beaches.
3 down here.
It looked like an ocean anyways.
No,
Yeah,
4.
I must be the only person on the planet.
Well, I forgot about
care
Irwin Street.
about weed.
You're not actually. I work at
144?
Like, why would you choose to go to the beach and not the mountains? I forgot about that. I didn't
Okay,
think
I want
about
to go to
water.
that.
No, that's what I'm saying is I was
Oh, no,
thinking about all the
just saying there are
apartment
some
places
people out
I've
there who
been
don't
in
like
at some
Oh, I
point.
know, and
That
they're weird
one
when they
I
do
forgot.
that weird.
Because I was
I wouldn't
thinking,
even do that.
Oh, dude.
not really, it's pretty
I
easy
love
to
the
to
car.
remember.
Why would you go
Okay,
to the
I only
water
lived there for a
when you
little
can
while.
go free?
Oh.
You know what happened to me last night?
Huh.
There's
Who
been
said
complaints
I wouldn't
about
do that?
apartment complex that there's this one big ass rat.
Like, maybe the
That's
idea of
going
going
in
to
the
the
walls
water to
and
me is
sneaking
going
into
to a
people's
fucking
apartments.
tub in the
For real?
backyard called a
Yeah, like we
jacuzzi.
got
That
let-
might be going to
Their
some
name is
water.
Exterminator Company.
But even I still
I've
like
never
it.
seen it.
I saw a pretty
And I was like, oh, whatever.
funny game.
So
called
the
Water
other
Water
night,
Water.
I
Yo,
I think I
these
was-
simulator games.
thank God I
are
wasn't
getting
high because that would freak me out.
Yeah,
But
Dog, that would have made the
I was
best
thinking-
quick video of all
I
time.
was taking it. I was taking the head of the pipe,
Long service.
and then I looked behind me.
That's a
And
startup.
there's this big rat
It's a
standing in
startup
his
company.
legs.
You making a
That's all he
startup
needs
in
is a little stick.
VR, man.
Playing with
No,
a
it's
little
not
stick.
VR. It's on
I'm
like
like,
Xbox.
And then he looked at
Oh,
me.
it's
I looked at
coming to
him, and
VR. That's
I
why
came-
it's a simulator. They're
I came up-
seeing if you go.
At
play
least
it.
it was. At least it was playing with a stick. I'd be worried if
I
it was
came across it
washing
on
its own
TikTok, and I'm
ass.
like,
Like the damn video on YouTube with the rat washing his own ass. I don't know how he was doing that. I didn't know rats could move like that, to be honest.
What is that?
And it scared me ever since when I saw Spider taking a shower.
That scared the fuck out of me.
It didn't look like trucking. The fact that it was pretty
That's what
cute.
I'm saying. They got a whole bunch.
Like,
Well, I
rats
mean-
aren't really supposed to be cute. It's supposed to be cute. It was,
you know, you
It
have
may
other
have been a
people
pet
working, drive
rat.
around town.
maybe someone's pet rat got loose. I don't know. Maybe that's what people are complaining about.
You know, that is the only thing I worry about when living in an apartment is when people have pets like rats and shit like
You
that.
mean like pets? Like
Because,
spiders?
yes. Because I'm gonna kill that motherfucker.
Yeah, I was gonna
and
text
it's
you.
gonna
to
be
tell you
bad.
that. I'm going to text you to tell you that.
I'm so weird about
I just looked behind me,
simulators. When they
there's
said
fucking
Flight
rat.
Simulator was coming to
Kind of
Xbox, I
playing
was
with a
like,
little stick.
no.
And
Like I said,
And they tried to win me the whole time.
that'd have been the greatest TikTok video of all time. All you gotta do is go, am I high as shit or is this happening? Are y'all seeing this shit too?
I was like, did that?
That's it. That's all you gotta do. 10-second clip on TikTok.
Was that thing you-
No, I don't want to see shit.
Y'all tell me what y'all see. That's it. That's the end of the video.
You will give me your cheese. I don't know. It ran over.
You start trying to bribe that motherfucker with cheese, like, alright, look, you were just playing with the magic wand. What you gonna do for a slice of cheese? What would you do for this slice of cheese?
It is pretty cool because it does have like
Yeah, you talk about like
views,
the
like,
the eight-legged
when I'm
freak
retarded.
says
Yeah,
pets.
see, I'm gonna kill
yeah,
this.
something like that.
You can see like Walmart and stuff.
Because that reminds me of the time when
So you guys have never held a tarantula?
Oh, hell no. I jumped over an entire frozen porch to make sure I didn't get on.
Oh, you would have painted the Oculus.
Yeah,
Oh, well, trust me, I ain't watching those. I already know I ain't watching
I watched an
those.
Oculus video where
But that
it
was
was that nature guy, and he was talking about spiders, and it's like the spider was like in the room with you, and this
Oh,
big,
hell no.
like
Fuck
all
that.
3D.
I watch a lady called Tarantula Lady.
Uh-huh.
She's got a whole fucking wall of just deranged type spiders, like all fucking kinds of spiders. She has one that's blue. It's called the
Oh, why are you trying to break bones?
I've heard of those.
Because this is
Yeah.
I don't want to know nothing about none of that shit. That no.
We got
Look,
these out.
okay, I'm
They
as bad
trash
about
bags are
spiders
bigger than
as
He's
John
over
was
here
about
trying to
snakes.
break his bones.
I put a trap.
I know that's John.
Well,
I was like, wait.
He literally could not watch snakes on a plane.
Yeah,
That's how
I
terrified.
remember that. I remember that.
That's how bad his fear was. He could not watch snakes on a plane.
Coming up-
I don't like spiders, but as long as I cannot get to it and it cannot get to me, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, see, I don't care about spiders.
I don't know.
Like,
No, I don't
You
know.
know.
I
What did
literally
you
just
do
fed a
that
spider a freaking
today be
that was
like-
I was just like,
Holy shit, yeah.
it
Nah,
was one of those like beautiful like
How can we throw off
weavers or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
I caught a bug for it and kind of set it out of the way before.
I know what kind you're talking about. I just,
You wrapped it up and did all
I'll tell you what, that size of the animal shit is true. The smaller whatever it is, the more like, tough it feels like.
smoking.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you ever seen a little,
Yeah,
really
done something.
tiny spider?
Anything.
The only reason you can tell it's a spider is because it's just big enough to make
Even
it
your
out.
phone disagrees.
It's
I
almost
was like, hold on, let me try this real quick.
Yeah. Is it just me or do those motherfuckers always look like before you either flip them away or squish them?
I
They
said,
kinda
no, if
fight
I
you.
said this, and I'm
Like, they
like,
put the legs up like, oh, let's see what you got.
who we
You know,
finna
spiders look
believe?
pretty.
I'm like, what are you doing? You
Spiders
finna
look
die.
funny.
Come on, motherfucker, I got you.
Some spiders look real funny cute for those jumping spiders. Ryan Reynolds.
Until they jump.
Those I will not come here. No,
Yeah,
way.
jumping my second
Don't like
one.
jumping spiders.
No, that's until they jump at you. Then you like, your whole body does just like Doctor Strange shit. Let a spider jump at you. Let a spider jump at you. I guarantee you, you jerk back so quick, you feel it.
You know those like.
Ain't nobody hit you, but you feel like you got hit. That's how quick you jump back. You go,
Well, you spell. Well,
who hit me? Nobody?
And the wife was
I
like
said my cousin,
looking like who did?
like a long time ago, I was like when I was
I'm
younger.
like, and my high self is looking.
And like I said, I couldn't
like
be no
he
more
put
than 13,
everything correct,
14.
like all the grammar.
And so, yeah, he was sitting over for the weekend. He had his
He's like,
little.
he did everything
I said,
correctly.
that
And
son
then all
bitch
of a
comes
sudden,
out. If
I'm
that
like, no,
shit
he
gets
spelled
away
K
from
with a
you,
K. Oh man,
I find
he
it.
was almost perfect.
I'm
And then
killing
I
some
thought,
bitch.
oh shit,
That's what you. That is the normal reaction.
Well,
I don't understand people who are like, no,
That's what I'm thinking.
no. You know this motherfucker can kill you, right?
It's okay, human.
You got really into that.
Yeah, but
No, just that one part.
the spider do it on accident.
That's still
The
insane.
spider
If
think
they
he in
defended themselves,
danger.
I'll do it on purpose.
No, this is what I'm saying. Accident purpose is it's an accident because the spider fears you the same way.
With that one,
You know what I'm saying?
I bet even.
Think about they're one of the spider ones that do the whole legs up and let's run at you like we finna fight. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they already a little too aggressive. So it would be an accident that you got even hurt if you weren't even trying to fuck with it because it's naturally aggressive. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not fucking no. I know what that. No. Why don't you sit me in a room with a king cobra? Let's see what happens with that. The same shit. I'm not fucking with it. I'll be killed. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's like I said, the very next morning, everybody in the house heard me go, oh, hell no! Boom! Because that son bitch was literally on my fucking chest. I woke up like, hell no!
Yeah. Oh
I
hell
feel
no.
like I've heard you tell that story
A few
before.
times.
Whoa.
I feel
I
like
mean,
he told us that before.
he might have, but I mean,
But either way, man, I said my cousin,
I don't
like, bitch is like, he killed. I said, I told you, keep that son bitch in your damn cage, or if I find it, it's dead. What happened? I found it, it dead.
and you better be happy that it's dead, and I'm not going to the hospital. Trust me, your mama would then kill it, so you'd end up with a dead pet anyway, and a hospital bill.
On HBO Max.
I'd take the better option.
I bought it right when it dropped.
So I remember mom's like, you better take, we better go and get him. I said, y'all can go get him a new one, but I'm not going
I'm
nowhere.
watching it as the oven's on the
Fuck that.
I don't know.
and I'm seeing shit that I didn't even see.
I don't get why
watching
people
it
have those
30
things.
times.
I'm one of those people who doesn't understand why people want to have snakes, and then why they want to choose the most deadly
I
physical
was
one
like, wait a minute.
to keep in the house. What type of shit is that? And then have the nerve to tell people, don't worry
But I
about
can't
it.
tell them to pause and go back.
What do you mean, don't worry about it?
Yeah.
I don't know that snake. That snake don't know me. We ain't friends. And they say that snake probably choked the shit out of you before you know it.
I don't
It was type of movie that's super cool because you can sit there and like
Oh,
be overwhelmed.
those
with all
little
this
lizard
shit
things are
that
dope.
Without even knowing.
As long as it's not the ones that are supposed to kill you. The one, if you're keeping the ones that could kill you, please don't do that.
I think it's actually legal to hold the poison.
At the beginning.
Damn.
Where he
I don't know, I'm just saying, if
log.
there's certain
Well,
certain
the
things are
part
not
of
going to
that
be
Poisonous.
Yeah, I was thinking of the same thing.
Huh?
That's where Homer works.
Oh,
I
see,
was
it's not
like,
much time.
bruh.
But yeah, I still remember the time back when I lived in Woodstock. And yeah, Josh had brought his snake out, and look, Josh
That's
put it
what I'm
around my
saying.
neck. I
Even
just sat there like,
nowadays,
okay.
with the road shit,
And
without
but the only one that got the hell up and ran.
Was me. I am not doing that. Hell no.
Marvel.
What was it? They had a few years ago. This one lady was on the news because her stupid ass would sleep with the damn snake.
Yeah, and it got it. Like she wouldn't know why it would stop, why he stopped eating, and the vet asked how his, what her habits were, and when she said he sleeps in the bed, he looked at her and said, "You're its next meal."
Yeah.
So she had to get rid of it.
What are you doing?
Like,
No.
I'm just like I sit there and I think about like. You know the lifespan of these things, and 9 out of 10 of them damn things you're gonna end up having to give away.
I've never seen that.
Like,
Right, especially if
Well,
they
you
don't
know
eat
what?
it.
You all. They
why would
nobody
you
else
own a
said this,
snake if you know the snake is gonna become so big you have to
And
get rid
he's
of
a she
it?
lady.
That's too much. Get back
Well,
up.
no, I'm talking about in general. If you own snakes, why would you own a snake knowing
Okay, that's too much.
it's so big you gotta get rid of it?
You over here got the lean and
Depends
sleep.
on the snake
I
and the
thought it was
size.
a week.
Usually like pythons or once in a while.
Python, I did like
Oh.
depends.
This is a whole other reason why I also believe
What
people
happened?
shouldn't own those type of animals.
He's just talking to
Because
himself.
people
Oh yeah, I
fuck
mean,
up
I heard him say something, but I ain't
and
exactly what
you
he
don't
said.
get to fuck up that much with a reptile like a snake.
Well, that's why.
I was just, I had that over
That's why Florida has a python population there.
My brother, when he had his snakes, he fucked up one time, and that was all it took.
What did he do? What happened?
He forgot that the snakes were with him when they were in the car, so they got left in the car overnight. And yeah,
Oh, I remember that. I remember that.
I was like, Josh, reptiles are very
He
sensitive,
have changed.
Right?
like severely super sensitive.
The closest I've had to
And
things was
I was
Suffield
like,
Cat.
see if you would have had a dog, a cat, something that would have made some noise somewhere someone could hear, that wouldn't happen. You know what I mean?
So it's
Like, you might be dumb enough to forget the dog's in the car, but the dog's gonna start barking
No, it's a
eventually.
high scale.
You know what I mean?
Court.
Like, hey,
But they're-
hey.
No, I'm saying it's supposed to be more.
Dumbass.
You know.
Like, you're gonna eventually notice that, but a snake is
It's like
quiet,
that.
quiet. You don't ever
It's
hear
like
it.
That's what,
It don't make
that's
no
what gift
noise,
change-
so
gift change is the Chinese.
unless you were, it's in your hand constantly or something,
Yeah, they
you
just-
can forget
And
that
that
for
could be
They
yourself.
make like
that could be a
You know?
horrible.
That's what I'm like,
comparison.
why would you
They
want
like
something
make
like
chicken
that?
wings.
I don't think
I don't.
that that's even remotely cool to
Okay,
do.
I don't.
You know,
Yeah,
because
we
you
do
putting
that.
that more at
Well,
risk
I mean,
of
we're
dying than
talking
anything.
about comparing.
Because you can constantly live like you fucking
and
know.
everyone's
you know,
taste is going to be
but
different.
this
All I know, price
depends on you.
The
I
highest
still remember
I've
the two
ever
gerbils I
gone
had a long
was
time
at
ago.
Cheesecake Factory.
Them things are super
and
sensitive too, but they're super sensitive in a weird
So to
way.
me, they
Yes.
were like.
Like my
top,
sister had a
You know
guinea
what I'm
pig
saying?
with your
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. It could be a
and he
horrible
fell in his cage
comparison,
and broke
but
his
we consider
leg.
those
Just
the
broke his
two
leg and he
top
died
that I've ever gone to.
because of how quickly they
And
catch
I
infection.
understand
The
like,
smallest
okay, so
animals are the most sensitive, and then
might consider this
the
one to be
breed
high
of
class,
animal
even though
can
it's
make it
not,
even
you know what
more
I'm saying?
sensitive than it already is.
Just
I
because
miss all- I
I've
kinda
never
miss
gone to a
all
restaurant where
birds.
it's like,
I used to have birds when I was a
My sister
you
owned
order
love
the
birds and
chicken
left them
here.
next
it's
to an open
100.
window in 30-degree
You know
weather
what I'm
and
saying?
they literally froze
I've
to
never
death.
been.
Jesus, why would the
Because she's a dumbass.
So
wow?
And they were beautiful birds.
I'm so glad the only animals I ever owned were a cat and a hamster.
Did the hamster
Cause
die though?
yeah, but he also managed to live
man, I
long
can't
too.
believe I'm the only one that's
We had a-
he had changed.
we had We had a cockatoo also. We had to give him to somebody else because we had to move. But he would.
I can't say much.
We couldn't keep him.
It wasn't until I got in my 20s anyway that I even started to go places that you were supposed to go sit
Like,
down.
If
He could just open a cage and get out and he would
I
shut the
was
cage
one of
too.
them drive-through people.
if it wasn't
Would he
for the
really?
fact, if it wasn't for the fact that I would be afraid of how much damage would be done by it accidentally kicking me, knowing how stupid I am,
Like, that's the type of person I
Wait,
would
no,
want to go
say it
See
isn't
how
true.
big some
Anywhere.
birds can get?
But it's
Oh my
true,
God.
listen. If it wasn't for the fact that little foot gets a little too out of
You know
control,
what I'm saying?
and accidents
I'm
do
talking, I
happen.
was doing
I would
this.
kind of want to know,
stay your
like,
ass
okay,
as
when
far
it
away from
accidentally
me
hits
back
me,
then.
is it gonna be
You know
like
what I'm
just a
saying?
little bat, or is it gonna be
So-
like my foot's fucking broke? You know, like I don't think I can handle if my foot fucking breaks and that thing is responsible for it. I'm not strong enough for that. My commitment is not that good, you know.
I
But
don't think they keep
When I
that
started
hard for
actually
humans.
going
I
to
don't
places
know.
where you
Like I said, when it's an
inside.
accident,
And even then,
I
I
could've
couldn't
been.
I had a rabbit.
places.
I love rabbits. They're cute. I will never own one
And my
because
stupid luck, they'd always
they're
set
a
me
lot to
and
handle for
anyone
someone
I was
who's
with
never
in the
had them.
back corner.
So I don't want one.
You know
But,
what
They're
I'm
cute, and I'll cuddle with them, but I don't want
We
one.
go to like
Literally,
Applebee's
yeah,
or Chili's or,
Oh yeah, I still remember this.
you know,
Even
places like that.
even when I was 4 when I first got it, I was like,
Entertainment
"Here's a list of
would
names." I
always
said bugs.
Just like, nope, this is it.
But
well, I
you know,
mean,
ain't
when
trying to
you're a
be around
child, you kind of
At least
revolve
that's
around Looney Tunes a little bit.
before I even get there.
Especially us,
It's
we were
like-
all born in like
That's
the
one reason
80s.
I like HBO Max.
And you
because they
still
have a
leaning like
wall.
Jack.
I'm about to say the same
Like,
damn
You over
thing.
here leaning like you on
Well,
that
HBO.
white powdery. Just yeah.
I'm fine. You know.
Literally the best out of.
I
You
ain't
know they're
finna
the
fall
first ones to bring the
today.
Wayans back.
I saw that. I saw that. I was like,
I'm
yeah.
still waiting on the
I
Wayans
give her-
brothers
she
to
turned
show up
her
on
head
Hulu
down
since I
like-
got Hulu.
She knocked the fuck out.
I'm waiting. Alright, I'm subscribed to the TV.
She got that 1-2 combo right there, baby. 1-2, 1 2 let's
I
go.
want some good old school TV, and we have.
Yeah.
There's absolutely nothing here.
You
know,
showed him
Like Hulu's great for the moment, but man, when it comes to old shit,
and a little
they
bit.
ain't got it.
That little bit is the part we worried
We
about.
cannot say they didn't subscribe. to
Because
Hulu
that little
for
bit could be a little
possibly
bit
watching,
sleep.
like, old shit.
That was the reason I got
Everybody
I fall
did.
asleep with
Everyone
one.
was like, "Oh, I get to watch all my old favorites from the '90s,"
It's like,
and then Hulu's like, "No,
What
you
the
don't."
oh, it's just
I ran
I don't know
through
what
what
time
was
Mason
it?
woke up.
I've run through Living Single,
Single. Just told you he ain't had but an
Doug
hour of
Funny.
sleep.
I'm just saying.
both of the
And I know
because there's
for
one that's
a fact
Disney
I
and then there's
have
one that's
at least-
Nickelodeon.
right.
I've run through both of
Two.
those.
For a fact.
Um,
Everybody in here on like fucked up sleep.
Guys, it's Texas.
I woke up and it been up since.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's-
It's Uncle Ben's
Welcome to the
gravestone.
party.
Fucking try to sleep.
He had one that said it's.
Hi, how you doing? Our names
No,
are.
it's
It's
ours.
been
That
since I was.
but it was long.
I
When
quit
did you
trying to
decide
have
to
certain
join?
ringtones like that because the ones I want are just offensive.
You breathe wrong, it's offensive.
Okay, but if I have Samuel Jackson screaming
James,
English,
I don't know if you
motherfucker, do
know.
you speak it? I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna take offense to it because not everybody has seen Pulp
Especially
Fiction.
in my area,
No, that's-
because consider 90% of freaking Canton is one small house
I'm-
holding 30 Mexicans.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's,
Because I
That's
gotta do
alright.
something.
that's about Canton.
I'll probably die.
But
Do some dashing.
Yeah.
that's why I don't have special ringtones.
I got
So
some
much
loose-
fun.
All my shit's just gonna
I
be
swear,
super
this is
offensive.
the ringtone I have. That one.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Alright.
The one I have gets more responses than any of the other ones except the one, and it was a scary theme one, and it creeped
You literally
everybody
pick
out.
things
My
and pop up restaurants.
a friend of mine was staying over, and she heard the wall, and she thought someone was talking to her.
Wait, heard it through the wall.
Yeah, upstairs.
They heard it through the grapevine, is what you mean?
Damn.
Tell me I'm wrong on that. They heard it through the grapevine.
Damn.
I was seeing what time it was.
It's only 6:40 now.
Ain't no 6, it is 5.
Sorry, I said that wrong.
What type of shit is that? We want you to lose a whole hour. Are you ready? Are you
Sorry,
ready to
I
lose a
have
whole
my
hour?
problems.
Cause,
That's okay.
'cause, I mean, when you lose a day, it's already fucked up. Just imagine what happens when you lose an hour.
You a jackass.
You know what? That is neither here nor there. I'm just gonna make that statement very clear. That is neither here nor there.
But no, ironically enough though, with you saying about the little ringtones that would be offensive or text tones,
Mhm.
I would get the English motherfucker, you speak it?
Because
I would
it's
do
Samuel
it.
Jackson. It's,
Yeah, I would just do it on purpose just to piss off the Mexicans around my area.
I just have it because it's Sam Jackson. Pulp Fiction, Sam Jackson is enough for me.
Right?
I know it's gonna make people mad because it says
I got
motherfucker. That's all I need. If you get a ringtone and all it says is motherfucker, somebody finna tap you on the shoulder and say, "Excuse me."
I picked up Spanish from living here. Like, dude, I had literally had a guy order in Spanish, and I got it right because I just been listening to it all.
How in the fuck?
Yeah,
I don't even know how you do that.
I don't like pepperonis in Spanish, larges in Spanish. I know, like.
Well, no, I'm saying like I could hear it all. Like if I heard it constantly, I still wouldn't be able to tell you what I'm hearing.
As far as like ordering food goes, yeah, I picked it up.
See, I still can't do it for that either.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I still remember the time when you called me, and when you were at I forgot which pizza place you were working at. When you almost went, "Hey, what the hell you want?"
That was Pizza Hut.
Yeah, Pizza Hut, and then the manager was like, the person was like, "No, you can say it." He's like, "I wish I could."
Yeah, no, what it was boss lady at the time was standing like right next to me. And I had to tell them like, no, boss lady is standing right next to me. I can't believe you mean there's nothing more than I would want to do than say that.
When you left Pizza Hut, did you ever say stop us like you said you were going to?
No, because I never got next to the phone. Believe me, that would have been the best way to go out. Yes, thank you for calling Slap a Slut, where we slap the shit out your slut. What you need? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. These places name their names, and they sound like certain. What am I supposed to do with that? You chose to name your shit Pizza Hut. It just sounds like Slap a Slut. I'm sorry. That's like Domino's. You know, you pimp them hoes out of Domino's. It's not my fault. They called themselves that. It's not my fault.
I mean, it might be a little bit.
Okay, look, it takes barely any energy to think of stupid shit. And if you work in pizza for a little bit, you hear the dumbest of the dumb.
Oh, trust me. I mean, when I worked at Matteo's in Kennesaw, Raphael, he would either be drinking or he'd be out in the back and he's smoking a little bit. And but every damn time Cobb kind of came to the parking lot, I mean, before you can even say, "Hey, Raph," yeah, it was like.
But I mean, look, that's real. If you work in pizza, you know these motherfuckers is retarded. Like, how did you manage to make it to your age retarded?
You talking about customers?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pizza Hut. We
They
had
be dumb
somebody
as hell.
call up there. And she's like, "How many wings are in the 21 piece?" I shit you not. She asked that
That's
question.
like asking,
I
yeah, what's the
literally
number to
said- I said-
911?
I literally asked her, "Is this a joke?" And she goes, "No, I need to know how many wings are in the 21 piece." I said, "It's 21 pieces. That's why it's called 21 piece." She goes, "I'm sorry," and hung up. Like she legit hung up.
She
It's
figured
so
out
fucking
how
funny.
stupid she sounded. That's what oh.
I do not think she called back that night either.
I just sounded completely stupid on the phone to this person. Look, you sound stupid all you want to. It just please call someone else other than pizza people. Can we get the stupid people to not call pizza people once a day? That's all we need. Once a day. Just pick one time in the day and decide don't call the pizza people yet.
Oh.
If it's like if you call up at 4 o'clock every day to order pizza, make one day special and call at 3:30 or 5. Just be nice to them because there's a lot of stupid.
Just like when I worked at the Canton Matteo's, there's one person that orders, the 9-inch create your own every day, and they're like, "How many slices they come in?" And I'm like, 6. He'll come, and then an hour later, we'll show up and get another one. I'm like,
Oh yeah, they do it just to fucking play.
And eventually, on the third time, right when he walked in the door, I put up a sign that says, "Remember, jackass, it comes in 6."
You got to, man. You got to. You got to. People are, when it comes to pizza, man, you worry about these people. And it's not even the people in the store. You worry for the people in the store because you don't know what kind of damage is being done to their mental every day. But you worry about the customers because the first thing you do when you answer the phone is, "Thank you for calling whatever the fuck company. Thank you for calling so-and-so. How can I help you?" Their response, their very first response.
Oh, I fucking hate that at the drive-thru.
Like, they do that all the time. It's all the time. Like, you called or you came to the pizza spot.
Because I'm like multitasking and I'm helping a person on the counter.
Right.
And I'm expecting the guy to do his order right away. And he's like,
How did you...
Dude, it's pizza. Just order it.
How did you forget? You knew what you... As soon as you got to the window, like the window erased your memory somehow.
I want to.
Or
it's like they forget, oh, like there's a person there.
Like, you answer the phone. Like, I thought we was pranking somebody. Like, they do some stupid shit. I at least respect the people who prank because at least they say something. They don't just,
Or like, "Oh, can you give me a minute?" And I'm like, "Okay. All right, I'm ready. All right,
You know the fucked up thing is,
pepperoni.
we're all gonna do this at some point within the next 24 hours. Every one of us here is going to do this within the next 24 hours, guaranteed. What's wrong?
Or I'm helping somebody out in the lobby, and I say in the drive-thru, "Okay, I'll be with you in 1 minute." And then I'm helping the person in the lobby 10 seconds later. "Are you ready?" I'm like, "No."
I'm gonna need just a little bit more time. Just a little bit, not much. Just a little bit more time.
Yeah, it's like when old boss Josh, when he was doing something right there. There's already like 10, 12 people behind the dude waiting to give out their order. Right. And he goes, "Okay, here's Josh goes, sir, he goes, do me a favor, just sit down for 10 minutes so I can get to these customers." And then the guys are sitting there going like,
"Dude."
He just staring off into space.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man.
I had a lady tell me that there's too much crust on the pizza.
Okay, she wanted more.
She was a previous Pizza Hut customer.
No.
She was a previous Pizza Hut customer. I don't know how many times I heard stupid shit like that at Pizza Hut.
And I'm like, "Do you have another one you could give me?" And I'm like, and I showed her another one, just like, "This has too much crust too." And I'm like,
"Do you want a thin crust? Is that what you're saying?"
No, I even said that. She's like, "No, they usually don't have this much crust." And I'm like,
Well, somebody
made it right.
Right? Someone was making on the way to newcomers make them.
I was just like, "Do you want to talk to my manager?"
How are you supposed to tell somebody what is too much crust? That's like when you get wings. And then the person come back up there and they just ungrateful for having the sauce that's in the shit. And they be like, "There's too much sauce on these wings."
Right? Like, fuck off.
I mean, yeah, you want to say that.
I'm kind of smart with customers. At least
there is no such thing as too much sauce on the wings. The bowl has a little bit extra in the bottom. That's what that is. You got that little bit of extra at the bottom.
I mean, we're just gonna. Look, people get my nerves.
I'm telling you, this is retail. It's retail and fast food.
I mean, yeah, that's why I think the other day I'm not back into that line because I think I'm probably going a super meltdown. Like, I can't.
People go on those every day, man. We used to, when me and John were working over there at Domino's, we had a manager who literally would have a panic attack almost at the busiest time of the day during certain times of the week. Like,
Are you talking about Ryan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember he would come in some days and it would get really super busy, and then he'd go into like full blown like panic attack mode.
Yeah.
And he'd have to go out back and or leave for about an hour and a half or 2 hours or some shit.
Yeah, he actually had to go to the hospital one time.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, I know it's bad, but it ain't that damn bad.
oh no, he was prone to panic attacks.
No,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he actually got put on meds for it.
Yeah. He was prone to it, and
Wait,
his
I'm not going to talk
routine.
because I'm on meds for it too.
Well, I mean, his routine didn't help. You know what I mean? Like he was purposely throwing himself.
That's why my meds help me in the drive-thru.
It's one of the reasons I love making sushi. I love it.
I don't want to touch nothing that's even remotely close to what's called a dead fish.
Sushi's
Like,
not bad.
I don't even want to.
I'm a
do it.
sushi chef, and I occasionally get people